Welcome to this video all about the Gatsby, the iconic $3,500 mobility scooter that became an unexpected star on the H3 podcast. What started as a joke purchase turned into a beloved prop that featured in numerous episodes and skits. Exploring its many appearances on the show, get ready to ride along with us on a wild journey through the history of the Gatsby. It's important to remember just how much Ethan loves finding new mobility scooter videos. This has been the case since the beginning of the podcast, and some of the hardest we've ever seen Ethan laugh have been while watching scooter videos. So here's a brief recap of Ethan's reactions to mobility scooter videos as a reminder of the joy and laughter they can bring to the show. Got a new scooter meme. Here it is for your viewing pleasure. And a woman on a mobility scooter approaches the escalator going down. She is going down, and she is just eating shit.
Oh my God.
And there you go. Not sure why or how. Yet she attempted to go down an escalator on a mobility scooter. I don't know how scooter people even make it a day through this world. The scooter people are close and dear to our hearts. They're a menace to society. They're a danger to our children. But the kids are river dancing. Now, you notice Grandma in the back. She's in the, there she goes. She's moving, and she just takes out girl. So watch this. Nana's like, oh, I'm going into her. And
she's still watching the show.
Yeah. We got another scooter video. This is the second scooter person I've seen trying to hit a half pipe at a skate park. As you can imagine, it's not much of an incline, but damn, dude, you're just gonna eat shit, huh? Just all their scooter gear falls out.
I love the sound of coins falling.
This one blew me away. These two dudes at the beach, each on a mobility scooter, they're going to war. They're going to ram into each other. This guy's weird.
Whoa.
But so the one's on the phone now. I mean, these guys are out of their minds if they're kidding around. Well, they're out of their minds either way. But now that guy just went full speed and they jumped out of their chair.
God.
Boom!
Oh
They both came out of the chair like 5 inches, dude. Oh, you know, he's probably calling 911.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now, you got an old guy. Here's a Nana. She gets tumbled right away. And she, I mean, that's a straight Nana. She's like 80, dude. So she's down.
Crazy.
Now, now the friend trying to get out of the way, but boy, he ain't having it. Damn. He took out 2 Nans in one. You see what I'm saying? And then he just pieces out. His feet aren't even moving.
He did piss out.
How can it have that horsepower?
Drives his mobility scooter
What the fuck?
his scooter into the
Yeah, baby. Scooters could be used for good and evil.
It's just a tool.
Now, before we get started, I've got another scooter video. Surprise, surprise. Ethan, wow, you're obsessed with scooters. Yeah, I am. Watch how it's perfectly framed. This door closed. You think it's going to stop this man? No. Fuck this AM PM. I'm going to take the whole bitch out. And he does like a crazy 180. More scooter-related content. I know you guys can't get enough of that. So they're interviewing this girl about the need to regulate scooters on the street. I don't know if she's pro or for scooter protection or speed limits, but off she goes on her scooter, and she gets hit by a car. That was a good scooter-related video. Am I wrong? Thank you for sticking with me so far. Now that you're up to speed with the scooter people meta, let's introduce you to a very important character of the podcast in its early years, and one of the main reasons behind Ethan's purchase of the Gatsby. Her name is Mobility Mary, and she has been a huge inspiration for Ethan, until one of the FUPA Troopas uncovered a tragic discovery about her. Mobility Mary is responsible for many timeless sound bites that you will probably recognize. So let's delve into the legend of Mobility Mary. Mobility Mary is her name. She would film herself cruising around in public on her scooter and recording in what her opinion was evidence of people mistreating her as a handicapped lady. But what in actuality was her being a scooter person.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Can you make the... Oh, is that your dog not on a leash?
It's 2 tiny, like 5-pound cutie pies.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello?
This woman probably has headphones on.
Would you mind going to the side? Sir, this lady won't let me go past her. She won't just move over for a minute.
What? I love how she involves everyone in her drama.
What am I supposed to do? She won't let me go past her.
What is he supposed to do?
I can't get close to your dog.
You're nuts, man. I met you.
And you're going on YouTube.
She's in the bike lane. There's a bus on her right. She's crossing the intersection. I'm scared for her right now.
Oh my God.
Oh no. So a car passed on her right and pulled into Taco Bell. And now she's chasing him down. Almost took out a runner too.
Wait, she's going to the drive-thru?
I think she's going after him.
Sir?
Going to
I
the
don't
Taco
think
Bell.
so.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh my God, he's inside the car.
You almost hit me. You made a totally illegal move.
Fuck away from me.
I said you almost hit me. You made an
Get
illegal.
the fuck off the street with that thing. You're in the street. It's
How can so much golden content be generated from one person? She doesn't have lights.
Oh my God! Sidewalk! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If you killed me, it isn't gonna make any difference.
Sorry. The car was about to hit me too. I'm so sorry.
Well, better it hits me than hits you. Go away.
This is the first one I ever saw.
This
White.
she's halfway across.
Excuse me.
There's someone blocking
I need
this.
to go up there, man.
There's someone blocking the curb with a wheelchair.
I need to get out of the street.
Come out the street.
I can't until you move out of.
Just come on and
There's plenty of
That's
space.
not
Get out of the street.
I can't go over the curb.
Thanks for watching. Well, thank you for Mobility Scooter.
However, Ethan's admiration for Mobility Mary wasn't without its challenges. Some fans began to push back, as Mary was a controversial figure in her neighborhood and seen as a menace to society by many. Despite this, Ethan was determined to defend her and even sought to collaborate with her on future content. He was so impressed by the goldmine of content she regularly produced that he even considered hiring her.
So there was a strong reaction to me not completely coming down on Mobility Mary.
Yeah.
And I wanted to read some of the feedback and comments we got because apparently this woman is worse than Adolf Hitler. Hi, Dan. I'm actually Santa Monica, where Mary is from, and she has a bit of reputation here. Kind of an urban legend. Most people got angry with her quickly because we all assumed she was wandering around town trying to sue. Also, she's not a little old lady. She's a scooter bound because she's obese. Do not sympathize with Mary. She knows what she's doing. She can't be that socially clueless and know how to record for YouTube. There's real Mobility Mary hate. How can you hate someone who's providing such amazing content? Laugh my ass off. She definitely goes out of her way to create problems and situations for her videos. Yes, that's why you have to love and hate. Ethan, stop sympathizing with this lunatic old lady. Have some class, man. Was that not a joy and a pleasure? How much fun did we have enjoying that clip? I'm supposed to hate her? I want her out in the world doing her thing and recording it. I want more. Can't get enough.
Yeah.
I would pay her. I'll put her on salary to get her ass out there. No amount of feedback or hate or kickback ever changed me. And I am willing to put her on payroll right now. I don't know how tech savvy she is, but I swear to God, Mary, you contact us, podcast@h3hproductions.com. I will put you on payroll to go record videos of you zipping around Santa Monica. I will. I'll give you health insurance. I'll do it. And you know health insurance
It's
costs a
probably
lot
expensive.
for a scooter-bound obese lady.
Unfortunately, not long after that, new Mobility Mary videos stopped appearing, and everyone began to wonder if something had happened to her. All that was left were occasional sound bites played by Zach. Then in 2021, about 3 years after the clips we just watched, someone on the subreddit made a tragic discovery with evidence that Mobility Mary was no longer with us. In this episode of H3 TV, Ethan reacts to the news.
Apparently, Mobility Mary died. Fucking ripped to the goat. Yeah, pull that up. I mean, it's real sad. Someone kind of proved indefinitely that.
Oh my God!
So I was right.
Yeah, well, it looks like she definitely took her last ride, as they say in Fast and Furious. Yeah, well, some of you who are newer to the channel may not remember the legend of Mobility Mary, but she was one of our favorites. She would drive around Santa Monica on her mobility scooter, filming everyone and everything, and getting into constant altercations with people, and filming it and putting it on the internet.
It's a disability, mobility.
And she disappeared one day, and people have constantly been wondering what happened to Mobility Mary. Well, unfortunately, there is some evidence that she may have perished. The house was on sale,
Right.
in a certain kind of, like when you die, a trust probate or something like that,
Yes.
was what happened basically when people die, they sell their house.
Correct.
Well, show the image, because that's the crowning jewel. This is one of the images on Zillow. I mean, fucking, that was it, huh? That was the scooter.
I think that's it.
Can we buy the scooter?
We'd have to buy the house.
I want that scooter, man.
How much is the house?
I wouldn't have that fucking Gatsby one for her.
Right?
I mean, let's try to buy that scooter. We should immortalize it. Yeah, I heard that she had reached speeds as high as 17 miles per hour when she fatally crashed.
Shout out to these.
All right. Now that we've covered why mobility scooters are such a big deal on the show, let's move on to the Gatsby and Ethan search for the perfect mobility scooter. Initially, the Gatsby was just one of the options Ethan was considering. He wanted a top-of-the-line, high-speed mobility scooter that could take the podcast to the next level with stunts and gags centered around it. That's when they started doing some research and began considering getting one as a joke.
You can get 9 miles and...
What? 9 miles on a charge. How far does that get?
4.25 miles per hour.
No, see, you're looking at bullshit because I see these people going like 15 miles per hour. 4 miles per hour? How slow is that? Get out of here, Ela. I thought you loved me. That you can buy me that shit for my birthday?
So this one top speed 8 miles per hour.
I want the craziest scooter you can find. So Ela sent me a scooter. She's got her eyes on a birthday present for me. It's called ProgressMobility.com. $3,000. I cannot believe you can get it in the door for $3,000. They didn't even add a full screen option. They're like, these old fucks don't know how to full screen.
Look at those. Those look badass.
Those are like little Vespas.
Yeah, exactly.
A new member to the eWheels family of scooters. eWheels is a trendsetter when it comes to offering an out-of-the-box mobility speed
50 miles per hour. That's what I'm talking about. I need to be able to hurt people, you know?
$2,800. Not bad.
As you may have noticed, Ethan is now seriously considering getting his own mobility scooter, but they couldn't seem to find one that would be epic enough for what they planned to do with it. So during the following week, they did more research and dedicated an entire segment of the next episode to finding the best option and reviewing different models. We're finally close to being introduced to the Gatsby.
Going on that, we were talking about buying our own scooter.
Yeah.
And Dan and the family back here at H3 Nation have put together some potentials. So we will review them. And I think we have to make a decision because we are definitely buying a scooter. This is not a joke. We are buying a scooter. There's 1 driver's seat and 2, it's almost like a train cart.
Right.
There's like a little table and then like wine.
So this, unfortunately, I don't know where they bought.
Like, look at this 2-seater. That's what I'm talking about. $3,000 for, I mean, that's a slick thing, Ela.
It's got that cool Vespa front end.
So my question is this one too cool?
50 miles per hour. Probably it's too cool. It will hold passengers up to 600 pounds. Oh, what? That looks like the Batmobile. Like that purple is crazy. It looks like a motorcycle. Why all these websites look like scams?
They do.
You know, like look at the customer support one. Some old dude. Like, are you kidding me? With the headset on. But this one's pretty slick.
I love the color selection.
Yeah. They're
really kind of like too cool. I don't know.
Really hot colors.
Yeah.
This one is 18 miles per hour. Whoa. 45-mile drive range? Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, I can like charge to the airport in that thing.
Go down the 405.
Yeah. And it's got like a overhang.
Now this I'm already liking a lot more.
This is like, get the fuck out of my way.
This, you can hit people and you're gonna stay fine.
Right, they're just gonna wipe off the shield. I need speed though. 50 miles per hour, 40 miles drive range. That's crazy.
But the
no way. You
of
see these motherfuckers think they're in
a
cars.
mobility scooter that will turn heads.
Is it a status symbol in these like retirement communities?
Oh.
Might be right about that, yeah.
It totally
They're like,
is.
I got the Cobra GP.
Look what my son bought me. Oh, wow. That looks scary. That looks menacing, dude. What? Oh, lucky us. It's listed at 9,000, but it's only on today on this scam website, 4,000. That thing looks really cool. I feel like the same person owns all these websites.
Me too.
Because they all have the weird
the
scam.
same.
Look at, here's another old guy. Like, call me anytime. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's like a tractor. Now, these people are not even disabled. These are like young, healthy looking people.
Yeah.
Can
turn.
It swivels. How are they driving if the seat swivels to the side?
That's pretty much how they drive anyways.
The Gatsby. That sounds crazy. The Gatsby, bro. It's like a train.
This is the one.
Whoa.
I think.
Yo.
Oh my god.
It looks like a steam-powered locomotive train. It's called the Gatsby.
We already know that they ultimately went with the Gatsby, so the rest of that segment where they looked at other scooters isn't as relevant. However, I'll still show you a brief clip from it since they mentioned the Gatsby a few times, and at first they weren't completely sold on it as the best option. In fact, they even decided to let the audience vote to make the final decision.
This is the same old dude who's doing live.
Yeah.
So it's pretty affordable, $3,500. Let's see how fast does it go.
That is the big question. But
Looks, there's storage in the front where the engine would be. 10 miles per hour. Get the fuck out of
They're all 10 miles.
No, there were some 15 ones in the beginning.
speed's the priority. There's one more on the list.
8,000?
It's pricey.
Fuck me.
You're going to pay for that speed.
Whoa, what is this? Looks like a spaceship. Yo, this is like such a flex of the old folks home.
Oh my God.
It looks like a snowmobile. This guy is flexing hard at the old folks home.
Too many options, Dan.
But at 20 miles per hour,
is this in our budget? $8,000?
For a gag, for a stupid gag.
It's street legal because of how fast
it is. It looks massive.
You can ride it on streets.
$8,000, you can buy a car.
Yeah.
It's the same old guy. Okay, it's the same way.
That's the same stuff.
Yeah, it's the same. I would just buy a car, dude. I mean, it's so big. You're just on an ATV disguised as a mobility scooter.
Now, there is a video of the Gatsby. It might sell you on it. So in the back half of this video, there's a demo. You know, you can see how cool you look.
Looks like a toy for a kid.
This one's pretty dope.
Oh, there you go. You fit in an elevator.
Yeah, that other one would. Do you think this one's almost too cool though, Dan?
Yeah, this guy looks really cool.
No, but like it's not intimidating. I want one that says "Get the fuck."
If you actually saw this guy, what would you think about him?
I think there goes one cool motherfucker.
My vote's for this one. I'm sorry, it's too good.
We should do a vote.
Yeah, we got to narrow it down though. The Gatsby's
do like a Twitter poll.
Ian, what would you vote?
I'm going with either the Gatsby or the two-seater, the one that swivels.
Everyone's gonna vote for the Gatsby. Oh my God! Look at this pop-up I got.
Oh,
they're pushing that.
70% off.
Let me enter your email, Dan. If you get a crazy coupon code for the Gatsby, then we'll buy it. I just sent that email. That email address will be uncheckable forever now. That email address just got sold to 1,000 Chinese spammers. Whoa! All right, this is it. Are you seeing this?
It just is a car at that point.
It's a little self-contained scooter car. Look at this. There's a picture of someone in it. Why so far away? What is this picture? In short, we're going to buy a scooter. I'm curious what you guys think, though. Like a classic scooter, a two-seater, or the Gatsby. Maybe like that, Dan. That'll be the poll. Whatever the people decide, we are literally going to buy a scooter.
After that episode, they held a poll on Twitter for the audience to choose their favorite scooter, and they announced the winner on the next episode. As expected, the Gatsby won the poll, and they had already placed the order before the episode aired. We're getting closer to seeing the Gatsby on the show. Let's find out how much it ended up costing and what their reaction was to the Gatsby being the fan favorite.
Welcome, everybody. Last week, we had our epic scooter extravaganza, really.
Mm-hmm.
We talked for close to an hour. We did a poll. 50% voted for the Gatsby.
Yeah.
And I thought at first, it's just such a stupid scooter, but that's what makes it great. Today, we are proud to announce we are the proud owners of a Gatsby, the Great Gatsby in red, luxury mobility scooter. We spent $3,500 on this, okay? You think we're fucking around here? You think we're not in the meme sauce? The Gatsby is so unique. It's so luxurious. It's so outrageous.
Yeah.
We have a lot of great ideas, though.
Yeah. You're saying our fans knew what they're voting for. They got good.
I think so. So there you have it. And it's going to arrive in 5 days, apparently. Clearly, somebody's not driving it over.
How do you deliver that?
I have no idea. I said, Dan, who's bringing that to us? How are they? Are they coming and setting it up? I mean, what's happening? I think we're just going to show up one day to the office and the Gatsby's going to be waiting here. I love the idea of it being a luxury scooter. We're the proud owner of a Gatsby. I have some really good ideas for it. So you guys, I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this thing. And so if anyone says that we're not in it for the meme, you tell them we spent $3,500 on this fucking thing. So I'm saying you kind of got to keep it like polished up. That'll be Ian's job. Keep the Gatsby shining. I'm looking forward to that.
Ordering a Gatsby online proved to be a more complicated process than anticipated, and as a result, the delivery time exceeded the initial estimate of 5 to 10 days. Despite announcing in 2 different podcasts that the Gatsby would be arriving for the next show, they had to wait longer due to logistical issues with the delivery company. As a result, The anticipation for the arrival of the Gatsby grew, and fans eagerly tuned into the beginning of each podcast to see if it had finally arrived.
We're back on Friday as usual. The Gatsby is arriving tomorrow, which is a mobility scooter we bought.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That looks like fun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm very excited.
We should give an update about the Gatsby, don't you think?
Absolutely, Eula. The Gatsby was supposed to arrive yesterday, and they tried to deliver it on a huge semi-truck. It didn't fit in our building's parking lot. And then they're like, oh, we couldn't deliver it. You have to come pick it up. I'm like, bitch, I'm ordering a mobility scooter. What makes you think that I can come pick up my mobility scooter? Did you think about that?
It's a disability mobility.
Exactly. So apparently we're supposed to get it next week, which is...
That's the plan for now.
It's just such a shame. We'll have them on Tuesday.
And it is finally time for the big reveal. On this next episode, the intro started differently than usual, and the camera was facing the entrance of the studio. After a few moments of suspense, we heard the unmistakable sound of an electric scooter approaching, mixed with sound bites of Mobility Mary. The anticipation was palpable as we saw Ethan entering the room on his Gatsby with a huge smile on his face.
Sir?
Woo! It's the Gatsby, ladies and gentlemen. It is yours truly. Yeah! All right, baby! Yeah! Whoa!
Disability mobility.
Welcome, one and all, to the H3 podcast Gatsby experience. This sweet dream ride has arrived, and I think it's safe to say that nothing will ever be the same again.
As we eagerly awaited the arrival of the Gatsby, we couldn't have imagined just how much joy it would bring to Ethan. Now, as we finally get a glimpse of him riding around on it, we can see the pure happiness radiating from his face. He's like a kid with his favorite toy, and you can tell that he's having the time of his life. And let's be real, for these moments alone, the $3,500 price tag was worth it. But it's not just about the fun factor. The Gatsby is a game changer for Ethan's mobility, and it opens up a whole new world of possibilities for him.
All right, baby, let's ride. Okay, so pretty big, but with a skilled driver, I think you can definitely. Okay, well.
No problem.
Ian, you ready? It's up to 10. It's up to 10. Oh, we're getting a little wobbly.
Like, fuck the wall up, dude.
I think I can do it, you guys. All right, I think I need some help.
We're in, baby. The Gatsby fucking rules. Watch out, Ian. Watch out. Watch out.
Let's assess the damage, shall we? Let's see. I mean, we took some clean. But overall, I think we're in pretty good shape considering we took some really. We took it pretty bad on the side. But this thing's still running like a beauty. Did we fuck our door up? Not really. Not really, guys. I think that's good. I think we're in. And I just look forward to all the goofs ahead with the Gatsby. So, Dan, what the fuck? Dan's trying to take the Gatsby out. Dan, you could just leave it there. What's going on?
Close the door.
Oh, he can't close the door. Okay, Dan's trying to take the Gatsby out. He's not as skilled. Dude! He's not as skilled of a driver as yours truly. All right, Dan has successfully cleared the door. He almost took out the cameras. I almost took out the cameras there. I'm very glad and happy that it's here. So, that's really exciting.
With the Gatsby finally making its grand appearance on the H3 podcast, it was time to put it to good use. And what better occasion to do so than Gila's successful citizenship test? Yes, that's right, our favorite Israeli queen had officially become an American citizen, and we couldn't be more proud. So it was the perfect opportunity to use it for her entrance shot in the room and celebrate the good news.
Is that Mobility Mary? What is happening?
Excuse me, sir. Oh my God.
Hila, are you here?
Oh! God
bless America. That looked great. That was a beautiful, oh, wow. Oh, my God. She left last time as an Israeli. She enters today as an American.
So I feel worthy to be writing it now as an American.
So Hila's going to back it up. Here, try to capture this, Dan, because this is going to be sloppy. Oh, I'm sorry. I just ate my words. Hila's got him the maneuver. So you're coming back towards Dan? Okay, all right. Now, go ahead and show what we have here. Cue the music, Zach. Now, what we have here is this goddamn Osama. Osama, damn, come damn, take them towers down, man. Now we got that Gatsby and that goddamn Hila American citizen, man. So today, Hila, we have the Gatsby, the American vehicle of choice. Hila, before you take out Osama here, do you have any words for the troops?
Thank you for your service.
That's right. That's the only correct answer. Hila, fuck him up. Fuck that terrorist scumbag up.
Yeah! Yeah! Get in the spirit!
That's good, right? All right. Now you're scaring me. What are you doing? Now you're scaring me, dude. Now you're fucking scaring me, Hila. What the fuck? Hey, we're on the same side. We're on the same side, Hila. Why'd you come after me, though? We're both American.
It's just the mobility scooter spirit.
No, it's true.
Before you got on that thing, you were like, I don't want to hit the table. And then all of a sudden, you're ready to destroy the office.
Initially, the Gatsby was used to make guest entrance to the podcast studio more epic. However, due to a few accidents, this practice had to come to an end. Here's a quick recap of all the times the Gatsby was used for this purpose, presented in chronological order. As you will see, this tradition did not last long due to safety concerns.
I just busted a dog to hate your hands down.
Gatsby, that wasn't even my full strength.
This Gatsby is gonna destroy everything that we know until it breaks. The Gatsby is gonna get me deported. We got one hinge.
Oh, we just got yelled at by our neighbors.
Uh-oh.
One of our neighbors banged on the door.
They banged on the wall.
What's the problem? I can't make a little noise in my own office? Oh, hit him with the... Oh, you see, Dan? That was... Oh.
I smell like coffee.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry. Oh, no.
The dog's behind you.
For the viewers at home, your Gatsby has no brakes.
Yeah.
And between the threshold to the door where I have to have momentum to break through my canvas picture, there's like 72 inches tops. So this is a high-risk maneuver.
I need to get out of the street. Go away. Well, better it hits me than hits you. Oh my God.
Welcome.
That was pretty sick.
I feel like I backed that up. I didn't even come off the throttle, dude. That was full throttle.
Go. Mobility. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, back it up. Get out.
Ethan, do we have insurance?
Wait.
Is he okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Did you do that before we did it, or was that the practice run? Let me ask you something right there. Did you go through the safety?
Oh my God.
My leg. Are you okay, babe?
Wait.
My whole body was crushed.
The Gatsby's broken.
I'm so sorry.
No, wait.
You almost knocked not the door off. You hit the doorway off. Look, Dan, you see that?
Have you seen his car? I feel like you should have probably taken a look at his car before allowing him on.
You know that stereotype? I'm the reason why it does, right? Because I just don't know exactly why the rules are out there when we're driving and stuff.
During the incident with Bobby Lee, the Gatsby actually broke, leading us to realize that it might be a liability to make guests enter on that thing. However, as you will see, thanks to Dan, we have not seen the last of the Gatsby, and it will make a comeback pretty quickly in future episodes.
I want to talk about the Gatsby crash. Bobby Lee was our last guest. He like floored it and crashed into the wall. And I suspected he did it on purpose because Bobby's a little wild and a little crazy. Here we go. This is a clip with the backstage. This is intercut with the backstage.
So what is the condition of the Gatsby now?
It's honestly in pretty good shape. It's got one minor issue that the acceleration gets stuck.
A minor issue. It's like the biggest safety issue that could be.
Yeah, the acceleration and brake is stuck. And actually, the brake is just reverse. It's very unsafe to drive. But I think we can fix it, is my point. I was actually quite concerned about Bobby. His foot was I'm showing here. His foot was sandwiched between the metal and the door frame, and I was laughing uncontrollably because it was just so ridiculous. But I was actually quite worried.
If I would have gone through the doorway clean, I would have taken out either Ethan.
No,
I know I couldn't get Eli.
Well, he was going fast.
I couldn't the angle.
Yeah, but he didn't have to.
I taken out him.
I had a feeling, man, it was going to happen eventually. Dan, we need protocols now.
I was trying. Everybody can attest. Backstage, I tried multiple times to get him to chill out. I was like, you don't need to be this far back. You don't need to go fast. It's thin paper. You'll just go from like a few feet back.
Rolling in on the Gatsby.
Oh my
God. Here comes the next president of the United States.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And with us today is William and Chelsea Osman, joining us via Gatsby. Oh God, is your foot okay? Quiet for us. I mean, that is a very American haircut, I will say. Yeah, you can back it out. How are you doing, Chelsea?
I'm used to it.
This kind of abuse.
Even though the Gatsby is now fixed, this was the last time the podcast studio was entered by someone writing it. Perhaps this is for the best, as Ethan and the crew have found more creative ways to integrate the Gatsby into the show and even create new segments around it.
Is it a Cybertruck? Is it a Lamborghini?
No!
Ah!
It's the Gatsby and it's back! Dan has fixed it against all odds. What can he fix, ladies and gentlemen?
So we call Dan the magician here in the office because we have a joke that he can do anything. And it's not really a joke because Dan was just like, oh yeah, I could probably fix the Gatsby. And we were like, okay, give it a try. And then he did.
Although the Gatsby is no longer featured in the episodes, there were still some humorous references and cameos made in its honor from time to time. Here are all the instances that I could find which make mention of it.
You know, next year I'm excited because we're moving into our new studio. This is going to be super epic. We're going to have lots of space to fucking crash the Gatsby into shit and just, I don't know, it's going to be fun.
We haven't even gotten to see the Gatsby in like 9 months now.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it.
AB felt the power of it.
Yeah.
Very lightly.
How was your experience on the Gatsby, AB?
Oh, it was awesome. It was a lot faster than I expected.
It catches you off guard.
I thought it wouldn't impress me because I have my boosted board, but it seemed pretty like...
I've warned a ton of people too. Like the famous Bobby Lee incident. I told him over and over again, it's way faster than you expect.
Now, this next clip is when they announced that they would turn on the membership feature on the channel for fans to directly support the show. Of course, there was a Gatsby reference, considering it was a $3,500 prop.
And also to give you guys the opportunity to directly support the show, because our hope is to grow the show. I don't want to scale back. I don't want to worry about that kind of thing. I want to be able to spend $3,500 on a Gatsby. If it benefits the show, you know, why not?
I think it benefited us.
Now, you may be saying to yourself, why would I support the show if you guys are just wasting money on crap like the Gatsby? That's a fair question, I guess.
So here are more mentions of the Gatsby featuring clips of Oliver Tree and one from Frenemies in which they reference a Disneyland Gatsby trip. If you remember that memorable moment from the show, you'll know this was the hardest Ethan has ever laughed during a podcast. If you don't recall the idea, don't worry, it'll be coming up in a few minutes.
If we do ever want to go off-roading in our Gatsby,
I love
I've got you covered with a two-man scooter raincoat.
By the way,
I don't know.
It was a fan submission in the email.
So we're good, dude. He's rolled in and he's flipped us off. Why are you, first of all, trying to show me up, but he's not good? Like, he knows that I have the Gatsby. You know about the Gatsby, right? Because he's rolled up in some ghetto gold spray-painted mobility scooter, and he's trying to show me up.
Once we get all vaccinated, do we get to do can I be a part of the H3 Disney trip?
Oh, definitely you'll be there.
Really?
Would you ride a Gatsby?
What's a Gatsby?
Oh, like a mobility scooter? I want us all to go on mobility.
So
No?
that's like ableist, I think.
It looks like a Rolls Royce.
The following clips include a Gatsby reference on their new merch, which was designed by Dan's girlfriend. Also, there is a clip of Lovebot mentioning the Gatsby during the compliment battle episode they did a while back. By the way, what do you think about the next lore video being about Lovebot? Let me know in the comments if you think it's a good idea.
I love the Gatsby on the roof.
AB's Longo win.
Oh, the Gatsby's on the roof?
Gatsby on the roof?
Yeah.
When Ethan drives Gatsby in the office and just drives so fast that he makes the wind in here go crazy and your hair flies up in the wind after him, my heart melts.
Wow. Remember when the crew made NFTs? Well, AB was writing the Gatsby on his. At that time, the artwork was made by Cam. Also, while we're on the subject of Cameron, here's a clip I found during my researches of Ethan talking about him before he started working for the show. I thought it was a funny clip to hear them discussing his meme-making abilities before they ever met him.
This is AB's super simping. 5 coins.
So epic.
It's him on the Gatsby, hitting that vape nation.
SIMP.
And then transforming Super Saiyan. Super simpin'. If you want to support AB, you better buy one of these tokens. Our Discord is like popping off the chain. Like, we have brilliant minds in our Discord. Somebody made this there, right, Dan?
Yeah, it's a guy named Cameron who's actually a meme master. Shout out to that guy. He's been bringing a lot of fire recently. He made the Mecha Gatsby.
Is this Cam Grant?
Yeah.
Oh, what a legend.
Yeah.
And for the final mention, it was during their attempts to get Nico Kato to come on the show. He had numerous requests and accommodations for his travel, but Olivia was prepared to pick him up from the airport in the Gatsby.
I will literally push him through the airport if he wants.
Yeah,
he just has to exist. I'll do all the pushing. I won't look at him.
Bring the Gatsby to the airport, people are saying.
That is what I said. I will give him the Gatsby.
Bro, we should mobility scooter your ass around.
Now that we're finished with the Gatsby mentions, let's move on to some of the best moments when the Gatsby was put to work in the new building. They finally had enough room to use the Gatsby to its full potential. We'll start with the first episode of Off the Rails, where Ethan was supposed to compete with Lovebot on an obstacle course, but he inevitably started destroying the studio.
I'm just gonna give you a little tap. Let's do a chicken. Here, come right here. Okay, let's see. Oh,
Not too hard, man.
Interesting. Good.
Chase him down, Ethan.
The fucking Gatsby is an instrument of warfare, bro. Dude, look at the power of the Gatsby, bro. It's my office. I own this place. All right, let's get to the competition. All right, let's hit it. Woo! All right, my turn.
All right.
Damn, this thing can handle it like no problem, bro. What do we think? How'd we do? I'm surprised if they would even allow this in public settings. Like, this thing could literally kill someone.
Put me between your legs. Put the wheels on the thing.
Come here.
As I said before, making a lore video on Lovebot could be a good idea, and it will go great with this theme I have going on between the Scorpion Chair and the Gatsby, all very expensive tech-related props for the show.
This is like a Make-A-Wish. You need that. This is that love robot. Yeah.
What happened? I didn't even see.
And later the same week, Gila also took a turn on the Gatsby in the new studio.
Is Ethan here?
He is.
Hey. Hi.
Nice to see you. What? What's wrong?
You think this is a game? Does this look like a game to you?
Oh.
This right here?
Oh, you watched the Off
Yeah,
the
I
Rails?
just watched Off the Rails.
Yeah, we were having fun with the Gatsby. I don't see what's the problem.
Yeah, I'm taking this away. You know, this is our new building
Come on, Eli, I'm just having fun. Ela, it's not a toy. No, it's not. You're right.
Do you think this is a gaming?
Then they used it again in a skit where Ethan became a wizard and Lovebot played the role of Dobby the elf. In the skit, the Gatsby was used as the Hogwarts Express to run over Voldemort. To be honest, I'm not sure if Ethan has read or seen Harry Potter, but it was a great excuse to use the Gatsby one more time in the studio.
Is that the Hogwarts Express? Dobby, come ride on the Hogwarts with me. The Hogwarts Express.
Yes, this is I've shifted! Let's go!
He's gonna fucking kill himself!
Dobby, stop budgeting and listen. Look, that's Voldemort.
Okay. Ethan, try.
We got it, boys! We got it! We did it! Dobby, we did it! Dobby! At what cost, Dobby? At what cost did we do it?
The last time the Gatsby was officially featured on the show was during an Oliver Tree episode where they had a lasso competition to determine who was the better cowboy. It was also the first time we saw the Gatsby being used outside the studio.
This is the lasso. Dan is our steer for the day. Come on, Sue. Wee, piggy. Come on now, boy.
Come on, little piggy.
Come on, boy. Come on down around here now. Woo! Oh, I got him! I got him by the neck!
This is called Red Dead Redemption. That's how you do it.
You're fucked up right now, bro.
Fight me.
I saved this clip for last because it's one of my favorite moments from the podcast. Ethan and the crew imagine what it would be like to go to Disneyland and ride around on with 10 Gatsbys. To this day, it's still one of the funniest moments of the show, and it resulted in some of the hardest laughter we've ever seen from Ethan.
Are you guys down for real if we do a company event at Disney if I take the Gatsby? What if we all got one? Like legit, if we all would.
That'd be so obnoxious. They would fucking hate us.
I would do that. I would totally pay for that.
You buy us all mobility scooters?
If there was just a train of Gatsby's everywhere, I feel like we could do it too, because you just pay money for the VIP and they'll let you do whatever you want.
Man.
Dude, imagine 10 Gatsby's in a row just cruising everywhere. I feel like we could actually do that.
It would ruin Disneyland history.
It totally would ruin the whole park. Everybody in the whole park would be talking about it. We can do that.
I would feel so bad.
Yeah, I would feel really bad.
Because we would also
We'd be
be
ruining
getting
Disneyland.
swarmed.
No.
It'd be like a Main Street parade for 8 hours.
Not only do we cut in every line, we just slamming through all the crowds in our Gatsby.
Excuse me.
It has a horn.
You honking the horn.
Oh, we would have to get one for the tour guide too. To keep up with us.
Sure, yeah.
That would be the funniest day of our lives. We would finish the whole park and
The logistics of like pulling into some of those areas with 10 of them, like it would just be such a clusterfuck. Just park it.
All 10 would have to be honking.
Park it up on the grass.
All 10 of us honking. People wouldn't know what the fuck was going on. It would just be honking.
Okay, I'm gonna write them an email and see.
Ethan, we can't do this. Come on.
Really? I'm serious.
Oh my god.
One of us would.
I'm gonna say I need a VIP tour.
And let's be real, one of us will definitely slam into a tourist.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get hurt.
Probably me. I write them an email and say I have 10 people, disabled people. I need a VIP tour for 10 disabled people. The thing is, they would feel bad saying no, so they would definitely accommodate it. But then when we all show up totally normal, they probably wouldn't know what to do. Like if it was 1 or 2, they wouldn't say anything. But like 10 totally normal, capable, like, able-bodied.
Oh God.
The last time we saw the Gatsby was during a live audience episode when Ethan and Gila made their entrance riding it to the stage. It was difficult to see during the actual episode, so here's a behind-the-scenes clip where we can get a better look. This was its official final appearance and also proof that the Gatsby still works to this day after 3 years of abuse. And that's the story of the Gatsby. It proved to be a valuable investment as it provided countless hilarious moments throughout the show's history. I hope you enjoyed that new lore video. As I said in my last one, my channel is not monetized by YouTube, so if you want to support my work, I have a link to buy me a coffee in my description. Thank you so much for everyone that contributed. It has been a huge motivation to keep me going with this channel and to take my time to create these longer videos. But you can also comment or share the video. That's also a great way to support the channel. All right, I'll see you in my next video with peace and love. With peace and love.